Sweat equity.
Give him that
Let's do this for an hour.
Take that, take that, take that, take that. I'ma put in work.
I'm an air
I'ma do
hump.
that ASAP. Throw my faith in rap. But it say don't say that, huh? What I'ma turn down for? Feel like
Sweat
shit,
Equity
I can't
Podcast.
go. Break glass in that back.
I heard this come on my Spotify while I was running, and I was like, oh yeah,
That is a jam.
that's a girthy song. It's going right on our Sweat Equity Podcast and streaming show playlist if you want to follow that on Spotify. Speaking of Spotify, we're on there. They got podcasts on Spotify.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, we on that bee.
It's cool that we didn't know and it just showed up and it's like magic.
Populated. I like that automation. Just
That's
Lit-
the technology you can't bitch about.
no.
Intrusive technology.
I'm pretty much sure if everything was done for me anyway, automated, I'd still find something to bitch about.
Yes.
That's just how I like to roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We've got, go on iTunes, give us that 5-star, give us that review. You write a funny review, we'll probably say it on air.
Yeah, but it's got to be actually funny. Don't just give a weak ass, dad joke bullshit.
Yeah, be a hater, but be a funny hater.
Yeah, no, you can make fun of us for
Write
sure.
a roast joke if you
Right,
want.
yeah. Do something, but
Or
just don't be weak.
Or write something totally insane. That's fine. We had Sam Tripoli on. We like insane people.
Yes, yeah. Accuse us of the Illuminati, all that.
We're on
Do it.
Facebook. We're going to start engaging with that group a little bit more.
Illuminati?
The Illuminati
Shit.
group. We're
Facebook group.
We have a Facebook group attached to the Sweat Equity page. Free tip for you. That's a big thing to increase engagement with your audience. And pages might be devaluing, while they might be Facebook might be focusing on groups.
Right.
I'm all
I think I know
tongue-tied.
what you just said.
Well,
Pages are going bye-bye.
pages,
Maybe.
you're gonna have to pay pretty much every time you post. Is the thing.
Oh.
So you're organic unless you're one of the top guys. Unless you're Tyrese.
That's like the celebrities that get free meals when they go into restaurants.
Right.
Those are the last people who need the free meals.
Right. They get the free shoes and the movie screeners.
Yeah. Don't pay for nothing.
Here we are over here still on BitTorrent. You know?
Yes, I know.
Let's give some love to our sponsor, FreshBooks. Cloud Accounting. We're in tax season, man. Going through it. I heard from our networking group that 2018 entertainment category, like tags, expenses, no good anymore.
What
Used to be meals and entertainment. You could you get like 50% write off or something like that.
Yeah.
Some are 50, some are 100. Doesn't matter. That's for my CPA to figure out. Not so much more.
Oh, what?
No. So if we were going to go see a basketball game to impress some clients,
Get some nachos
Yeah.
out of pocket.
well, that's a travel meal probably now.
Okay, well, don't get too specific.
I
with
just
the
don't want
cheese.
someone to what if they have a nacho charge?
All right, fine.
Not yo charge. So 2018, that entertainment expense is not a write-off anymore. I was always surprised it was allowed back in the day.
Yeah, it is kind of stupid,
So
but
you need
learn those things.
You need an accounting system. You need to do your books. You need to do it easy. It integrates with about 100 apps, I think. GoFreshBooks.com/sweat. That's GoFreshBooks.com/sweat.
What do they get? $50 off?
They
What was
get
it?
30-day free trial. Our listeners get that. Hook up. Holler if you hear me.
I'm just making up numbers and throwing it against the wall. Thanks, FreshBooks.
It's hard to keep all the advertiser copy together because we
know.
have 3 main ones.
I know. There's 3 numbers I got to remember, and I forgot it.
And then continuing from last podcast, we're not gonna devalue the FreshBooks ad. That's our presenting sponsor, but we're gonna do a quick shout out for a free kind of Pete's Picks. I'm stealing this section from
Pete's Picks, brought to you by Law Smith.
from You Made It Weird, one of my favorite podcasts. He just tells people something he likes that he uses in his life. He loves it. Same thing here. Moo.com. We're going to put our referral code on this episode description. We're going to talk some business cards because Eric Scott, did you bring it with you? Do you have it?
No.
Just
I
go run
didn't.
and grab it.
No.
Is it in the office?
No, I don't have any actually of the cards. We're talking about.
We can post it on the episode.
Okay, I'll do it. I don't care.
We can take. You want to explain it?
Well, my wife.
Wait, let's go to Moo first.
Yeah, talk about what you
So
want to talk about.
Moo's our go-to Moo's our go-to stationary printer, business cards, invitations, thank you cards. That's a big thing. If you write handwritten thank you cards, that goes a long way. I'm behind on mine. I got a stack I got to do today, tomorrow for clients that thank you for doing this, but it's got that thickness.
You want to say girthy, don't you? You wanted to say it.
Oh, I'm going to use their term called Lux. So if you look up the Lux collection, our cards are really thick, real great. And it does make a difference. When I have my card out and it's thick like that, 9 times out of 10 I have a conversation about it.
Yeah, that's true. And the ones we got, you don't want them to double as coasters, but they're thick enough to be coasters.
A lot of people make the coaster joke. A lot of people like the Outcast lyric on the back.
Yeah,
because we put so fresh and so clean.
Brought to you by FreshBooks.
Exactly. And then it's one of those things. I thought business cards. I thought all things were going to be digital. I thought all this stuff's dying, and we actually put money into it. It's one of those things we paid a little bit more. I'm not big on like we need to look fancy with everything. I mean, look at our setup if you're watching the video, but it was one of those little things. Pay a premium for this. It's giving us a lot more return on investment. So
yeah, it's a conversation starter. It's good.
So moo.com. I will put our company referral code, because like the refer a friend affiliate link thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about. Share it with a friend.
Yeah.
Deal.
You always ask me if I have one for every app, and it's always no.
Yeah,
because you're always.
I used to just say screw it, I'm lazy about it.
I know,
and I just go, that's just free money. It takes 5 seconds to just sit there and like figure it out if there is one or not. You know,
yeah.
It's the whole thing of, you know what it is? It's like, I don't know my password.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. That takes me longer than 5 seconds.
I cut my thumb opening a can because I'm an idiot. The shitty thing of green beans.
Using a hand can opener?
I'm going dad. Yeah, I'm doing hand crank one.
Right.
I'm going hardcore dadding. I'm trying to help with dinner and watch both babies. They're doing their thing.
Yeah. And
I'm opening the generic green beans. The one you're like, this company. This looks.
Dude, my kids, they love the canned version instead of like fresh green beans.
Sweet. It's like 40 cents.
It's nice, but it's weird.
So I'm opening it up, and it's because it's crusty. It doesn't open like the good stuff.
Your thumb?
The
crusty thumb. Oh, okay.
So I have to like get some torque on it. I try to use a knife as a fulcrum, and I'm like, this is stupid. I'm not going to do that. And I hear my son like cough, like almost sounds like he's choking. I turn around and go and cut. It looked like I was bleeding. Like it looked like I was trying to commit suicide. Like that's how much blood.
Slowest way possible.
Right. That's how much blood was coming out of just a tiny cut on my thumb.
The detective said he was too stupid to kill himself.
And then I went all dad. Yeah, True Detective 3.
Yeah. Nothing really happened.
Dad thumb.
Yeah.
We and then it's one of those ones. Do I need stitches? No. I went hardcore dad. I don't need stitches. I don't need it.
Super glue.
Well, I didn't think of that.
I think one of the glues is medically acceptable to use on your body.
Yeah.
Maybe. Also, I'm not a doctor, so don't listen to me. But
yeah.
I'll tell him to do it.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I've done it before. It works, but I'm not going to advise anybody to do that because we're all soft. My thing was, so I can't use the Touch ID on my phone. I didn't realize how much I use that.
Yeah.
And I had to get the other thumb on there, but it doesn't do it for every app that you associate it with.
Uh-huh.
So you can add your other thumb, but this hand's basically there for show. It doesn't do much. It's there for the wedding ring.
Oh, that's weird. I actually just got a new wedding ring.
Where'd you get it at?
It's from Qualo. Pete's Picks, Qualo, Qalo. It's a silicone wedding ring. This is my second one because I got the men's. They have men's and women's versions. The men's versions, they look like O-rings on a torpedo for a nuclear submarine. They're freaking huge. So I had the men's version, and I hated it because it was humongous. I didn't know how hard they wanted me to be married. So I got the women's version, and it's half the size, and it fits a lot better.
What goth chick is rocking that thing?
I know. That's what I'm saying. It looks like a men's ring.
I went straight. You went in the kind of cost effective, some would call it cheap method that I did too, which is like, I want to find a ring that, because I'm probably going to lose this thing. You take it off to go out at night.
Right.
You ever hang out with those guys? It makes me so uncomfortable. I was like,
Yeah.
dude, don't bring me into this thing you're doing. Like,
If they go out of their way to say that they're doing it or like make a big deal out of it, that's really creepy. I just forget it all the time.
I never take it off.
Well, now I got a silicone one. I don't like the metal, so the silicone, I don't mind washing my hands with it and stuff and doing things.
Yeah. Yeah, this is hot men's ring talk.
Yeah. And it was just,
No,
go back to my wife's business cards.
I want to say I do hate the guys that have a really expensive wedding ring
yeah.
that aren't millionaires, and even if you are a millionaire,
it doesn't matter.
I don't like those guys. For some reason, usually I can't hang with that kind of guy.
It's just, you come across more like a sucker than anything, that you got suckered into buying this decoration.
The whole diamond ring thing is a total fucking snake oil salesman bullshit thing anyway.
I know. I feel like we've talked about it like 500 times.
Yeah, but we got a lot of new listeners now.
Oh, yeah.
We're
Don't buy diamonds. They're bullshit.
Yeah, what was it? De Beers basically
De Beers.
inflated the cost, and then they said it was a perfect gift for engagement, that it didn't exist in any tradition before.
Right.
And they just made it up.
And diamonds are like super common in caves wherever the diamond they get they're not like that rare of a thing to come across.
They're not. They really aren't. Colton
Monopoly
for your batteries and all your devices. That's like the new mineral. Like that's the new hotness of blood diamond mineral.
Okay.
That's the new blood mineral, basically.
Right.
Colton. So
I don't. I'm gonna move on from that. I don't know what that is.
that's what it. That's the mineral. It's just we have so
mineral.
We have so many batteries we're using and all these devices. Where do they go? You
Right.
know. Same with the Honda, like the electric cars. I'm trying not to say and I'm trying not to say like, because I heard myself on the podcast.
Yeah, you're paralyzing yourself now.
We'll
be good on the minerals once they start mining those asteroids. Get all the minerals we need.
Yeah, we'll get to Mars, man.
Yeah, I'm not going.
Tell me about this tacky card.
So my wife sent me a screenshot of her business cards, and they were not good, in my opinion. She liked them a lot. I'm gonna get in so much trouble.
Fair point.
But
I love your wife. I was
Yeah.
friends with her before I was friends with you.
no,
I've known her forever. She's awesome.
She's got a good sense of humor.
She's my dentist.
Yep, she is a dentist, so it's not design is not her thing. And we were talking about what we wanted to talk about on the podcast, and it's the subject that came up was how to tell somebody that they're not good at design, or maybe they don't have a good eye for design, because her business cards look like decoration at a nursing home. Is that a good way to put it?
I was going Party City, best of the shitty invites to a birthday party.
The 50% off invites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just too much.
Right.
You're meeting someone. Now, if she was an event coordinator for kids' parties,
Blind kids.
I'm just going to keep wedging in
Yeah.
hates like this. If she was the GM of Celebration Station or
Chuck E. Cheese, any of those.
any of those, this would be an appropriate card, I would say.
Yeah.
If she had an Etsy store, fine.
It's like the worst waste of $10 I've ever seen, maybe.
This is gonna be well. Good thing I don't think she listens to the podcast.
No.
I don't think my wife does either.
Yeah. No, it's all right. I love her. She's hot.
Do you have a picture
Looks
of it?
great. Love you, babe. Don't divorce me.
Women love the backpedaling compliment out of nowhere from not the conversation topic.
Well, what would you
She's
have
hot.
done? Yeah.
Beautiful. She's so great.
I'm all flustered. What would you have? How would you have gone about this?
Oh no, I would just I would have brought it with me because we do video.
I don't actually have physical copies of them yet. This was a picture that she had sent me.
You put it on our Slack. See if you can pop that up to maybe put it towards the Mevo camera. I don't know.
Okay.
All right, we'll put it with the description.
Yeah, you'll see you don't want to look at it for too long. Hurt your eyes.
It reminded me of like Gloria is turning 50 kind of invitation. Sangria party.
Lordy.
Yeah.
Law is 40.
So how do you tell someone bad design, right? And it's really tough. It's similar to sense of humor. Coming from the comedy world like we do, it's tough to be like, Well, look, The Big Bang Theory isn't funny. You know, a lot of people watch that show.
Yeah.
I can't say that it's not funny. I can just say, hey.
I can. It's
I
not
know,
funny.
I mean, like, when you're talking to someone that you don't know that well.
Yeah. No,
You
I
don't wanna
still
be
do
like,
it. I don't give a
"It
shit.
sucks."
I'll say it to him.
To be fair, I've never watched it, but I can tell it's not probably very good.
Well, if you think The Big Bang Theory is funny, you need to go online and watch the versions that somebody's made where they take out the laugh track.
Oh, no, really?
It gets dark very quickly.
Really?
Well, it's just the personalities of all the people are just so weird and, you know, Asperger's-y
Yeah.
that it's like, oh, this seems like some kind of school for special.
And the hot chick's the like, she's the fish out of water and all these other people around her.
Right.
That's the model for every sitcom.
Yeah, and anytime they talk to her, it comes across super creepy without the laugh track.
Let's see if we can find
Check it out. I hope I ruined The Big Bang Theory for about
Let's
500
let's
people.
really find that URL to put on the post.
Yeah, do it.
After the show. So I kind of rely on stats because I know I have a bad palate, so I'm not a good chef. I'm not a good cook.
Right.
I know what I don't know. We work on this, I think, individually as in a self-helpy kind of way.
Sure.
I think it's important to go, I'm pretty good here. I'm a 2 out of 10 here. I'm a 9 out of 10 over here on this. You know, and kind of, it's never yes or no binary kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough to tell. Everybody, just like a sense of humor, thinks they have a good aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
And now I can do it with a little bit of math. So we had someone we were talking to, and I said, let me just send you a strategy video. It's on the house. I'll send you a digital strategy to win your business kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll film it in our whiteboard room, and I'll go over it because I can do that pretty quickly. And here's one thing that happens. A lot of people are really attached to shitty logos.
Yo, yeah.
Like, I can be like, this looks like No Fear shirt from 1993. Come on, let's.
My brother-in-law designed it though.
Right, or he designed it,
Or,
he
yeah,
or she
even
designed
worse.
it, and they get really attached to bad design.
Yeah.
So we have this conversation kind of a lot, I would say, and you can't go, it's absolute.
Yeah.
I just go, let's look at some of the competition. Who's the best in your industry?
Mm-hmm.
And then you can kind of go through it and go, look, 3D's out, no 3D. That's just like a kind of simple rule of thumb.
Yeah.
Look at all the big brands out there. Look at the top Forbes 500. And
No shadowing.
you can do it, but yeah, it's not as contemporary.
And they do that so that it's easier across the board for I guess I'm kind of asking for printing and like branding on
So
as many things as possible.
Yeah.
I guess is the way to think about it.
yeah, well, indelible. So it needs to be unique. It needs to stand out. The adjective I try to use to sound smart is indelible. I had to look that up a long time ago. I put it in a PowerPoint. Everyone's like, "What does that mean?" I was like, "Yeah, that's
All I know is indelible ink.
Yeah, so it's unique, undeniable. So you want to have a brand. So we've talked about this in previous episodes. Branding is kind of that crazy elastic term the last couple of years. So it's that thing that defines you. What do people think of when they hear your name or see your logo?
Right.
And so logos and brand names and slogans, they're really tough to do because it's squeezing all this stuff, all this orange juice out of the orange to get just a little bit, right? You have to economize everything in like a diamond,
Right.
essentially.
There you go.
Yeah, like Colton. No. So with the logo sets the tone for everything in your design guide. Basically, most people don't have brand guides. That's fine. We're not going to get into that. I would say my thing is I just go on return on investment. And I go, okay, let's use transitive property like college football teams. All right, this team beat this team, so they could probably beat this team.
Yeah.
So transitive property, I just go, look, let's look at the best in your business or the best around
I
your
should have
business.
done that. Should have got a bunch of dental business cards.
Well, the whole industry is really bad with this stuff because dentists have this weird marketing company thing all over the country. There's these companies that all they do is dental.
Yeah.
and they drive they don't value design either because it's hard to do.
Yeah. And it's just dentists in general are not your normal. They're not like doctors because they tend to be mechanically inclined or tactily using their hands more because they actually have to get in there and do these things that require fine motor skills and stuff. So like I feel like they're just so unique mentally in like what they're trying to do, and they're all driven. They're all opinionated most of the time.
Your wife likes to talk to me while I have everything in my mouth, like all these tools in my mouth. I'm like,
you understand this.
I try to I try to use my hands like to the side, but not hit anybody in the cooch.
Yeah, exactly. She likes to whistle apparently. Do you know that I've had a chipped tooth in the front for like 2.5, 3 weeks now? That I told her I'm not getting it fixed because it was my good luck tooth, and now I have to get it fixed.
By her?
I don't know.
I hope she doesn't listen to this beforehand.
No, she knows that it's chipped.
I put it in a podcast and listen and just I zone out on everything.
Yeah.
I listen to our podcast, get a boner while I'm sitting there. So how do you tell someone they have bad design? It's the same thing. How do you tell someone they're a bad dresser? To me, simplistic never goes out of style. Just general rule of thumb. You can just look who are the best dressed people around you.
Yeah.
Like almost kind of everybody knows like this celebrity. We can all agree.
You can't even come up with a celebrity who's well dressed.
I'm burned out. I'm pretty burned out. P. Diddy. No. Just the NBA draft. Just look at any NBA draft, and you'll see
there you go.
the best suits. Clearly, what the style should be.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually the future style, so you'd be ahead.
I don't know. They're getting crazy with it. Draft day.
I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Okay.
They're clown suits.
Yeah.
Their pinstripes are like huge.
I started to think about it. I was like,
double-breasted coming back.
Like giant bow ties.
So I look at stuff and I just go, what's going to give you the best return on investment? Simplifying your designs a lot of the time. The more exotic you get, the more more it drifts.
Error.
The more it drifts the eye of the user. We try to keep things as pretty minimalistic as we can. Although I like detailed stuff and it has its place, but for the most part, if you want to make a bigger brand or you want to have a business card, all that stuff's distracting. Everybody has ADD now.
Yeah. It's almost like start small with the building of it, and then if something helps functionality or whatever, add on to it then. But yeah, the margin of error, the more stuff you're adding on there, the more distracting it is, the less likely it is to achieve what you're trying to do, whether it's get a new client, whatever.
And little things like, all right, we hand our card out, right? Our name's big because I want them to see that first.
Right.
We have a little hidden puzzle in there of like, we call Tokubaga Consulting Toko Works just because we needed a shorthand name. So we have it kind of hidden in some negative space in there.
Yep.
But the main thing is I want them to see my name and title, your name and title.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not trying to, I could overload them with a lot of information. Believe me, I want to.
Yeah.
Because our titles we have like 5 different things I want to put on there, like strengths.
Yeah. We're like those dictators who put all the medals on their suits.
Yeah.
Like you ain't never fired a shot.
I do want a badge system that fits our camping brand theme kind of going on like that.
We could dress up like Boy Scouts.
We could. Already do. No pants, though.
I know, but this time for real.
I just wear the sash around the house. That's it. Just
reminding
the sash.
your family.
Hey, guys.
I don't know if you guys saw my badges.
My thumb's bleeding, but I don't know. I'll use my sash.
My first aid badge.
So the thing of just changing font sizes relative to each other. It's just, look, this is small. This is minute. This is not super sexy, but this is almost mathematically. You can look at some of these things and go, all right, I need to make a call to action bigger than the rest of the information. People don't care about our address on our business card. Like, I kind of want to lose it because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But I like that people see we're in the historic part of town. It does kick up some conversation.
Well, I think for our digital stuff, that's good because you can see that it's a physical place that we're a little bit legit. Where it's like if you have a store or whatever, something that obviously needs an office building, then you don't need your address.
Yeah, I was talking to our mustache client, the mustache, our buddy
It
David.
just seems you keep talking about it. It just sounds like a guy with a mustache.
So it's like a, we got to figure out how to pitch it. It's a way to conceal blunts and joints.
right. Well,
Like a
I think
tube.
the tube is just to store it, but the thing on the bottom, he's got a tube and
A foot.
a little footer thing that inserts into the tube that you can ash into. That's fireproof,
Right.
So that you have a way to put something out. 'Cause
And you can put a cigarette out. if
we've
you
all
want.
been there.
Right.
Where can I put this out? On my hand, tongue?
So
Not that good.
we were going over his business card, and I like what he'd use hemp ones. We're getting those sent over here right now. And I'm
Sweet.
excited because I'm not huge on those, but what you're going to be doing with this business card is basically always selling
Yeah.
to that person, even the end user, or you're going to be trying to sell it to the person at the head shop in Colorado that wants to buy a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be doing a lot of sweat equity, getting around there, trying to get this out there guerrilla style and get some feedback, because it's a new product, totally invented by him. I like that because that fits the brand theme. The card might suck, the design might suck, but they'll carry around this hemp.
It's got a little wink.
Yeah,
for, you
I
know,
like
that
that.
sort of
I always like that. So I mean,
Actually, I've seen it. We had a dentist that we talked to, and his business card was had floss in it.
dude's a
Good idea.
baller.
Yeah.
Dude he thinks about branding.
Yeah.
He thinks, like, what can I hand out that people are just going to toss in their wallet or throw away immediately?
Right, and I say floss. It's not as though he's given a big plastic tube of floss. It's a business card size floss thingy that they've come up with.
Yeah.
Very convenient.
It's got utility. I love it. So look, if you get Vistaprint cards, don't talk to me.
Get on my
We'll
face.
fix what bad design those are, and just the actual texture. Think of that. And look, I want to extrapolate this kind of stuff out a little bit from a business card out, right? So design matters. We have to agree on that principle. Design is undervalued, I would say.
Yes,
Like graphic design, severely undervalued,
big time.
because people think nowadays you can just get stock anything, which you can, but it doesn't really work the way you think it does, right?
No.
You get into it and you're like, that's not what it's in my head. What our big thing is, we're extracting your brain. We're trying to get your opinion because you don't know how to articulate it.
Right. I don't know. It's almost. I don't even know if it's a stock thing. I feel like everybody knows somebody who does design stuff.
Sure.
So just the fact that everybody knows somebody who does it's kind of devaluing in itself. Like, oh well, I could always ask this person. Sort of
I'm
thing.
going to go back to sense of humor. So it's like people think, oh, you should talk to Todd, bro. Todd's like the funniest fucking guy. He's in
Yeah.
our golf group. I'm like, I definitely don't want to meet him. Like,
Right.
That's not the same kind of comedy.
Yeah.
It's definitely he probably references like Wedding Crashers
I know.
every 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's the guy who does. He's not funny. He just times movie lines at the right time.
Right. But it works for that group. They don't know it's redundant.
Yes.
They don't know it's duplicative. So that's that thing.
Or they don't care.
If you're a prospective client listening to this is kind of how we really feel. We're in the room. I'm trying to be very polite around it. I'm trying to kind of just go like, well, that's okay, but let's try to beat that. I always try to say that anything
Yeah.
creative. Can we beat that?
Yeah. Well, it's true. That's how it. Start out with the shitty one.
So
Beat it.
some easy things are just like just no 3D, no patterns that are confusing, no symbols that are confusing. You have to take a step back. I like to go to around the like 10 people I trust and go, how does this look? This design look? Just in case you get too mired in it and you don't know if it's good or not.
Where does your eye go?
So that's a big one. That is a huge one for marketing materials and websites and apps. People don't get it. Like, all right, so there's UX, UI. So there's user experience, that's UX, and user interface, that's UI. So that's why they're kind of grouped together, because the Venn diagram is overlapping pretty big. UX and UI can increase sales for your site or app. It can increase whatever call to action you have if you do it correctly. I mean, shit, if you put emojis in social media post copy or email marketing titles, subject lines, you can increase open rates or views of that post by 5 to 8%.
I believe it. I mean, when our podcast pops up on our phone, because I subscribe to my own podcast.
I gotta get those downloads one
your
by
eye.
one.
Yeah, definitely catches your eye.
I forget to do it. I forget to post it with it.
Yeah,
but it helps.
No, for sure.
Because that's a universal language too. At the same time,
hieroglyphs.
Yeah, we're going backwards. But that's the thing of like, I just go, all right, let me find a study to prove this point if I need to. I know it intuitively, and I knew that because I can kind of see behaviors and tendencies and trends and stuff.
Yeah.
But I was like, all right, I need something to back this up so I'm not just spouting out like, I'm a creative that knows everything. I feel it in my bones.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's one of those things where I wanted to extrapolate to IKEA. Design of your store, of your office. Your office, that you're seeing a lot more stuff about office space design becoming way more involved. It's all psychology. All this stuff, it's all psychology.
Yeah.
Basic psychology. What's the end goal of all of this design? So at IKEA, you have to go through a fucking labyrinth to get out. If you're smart, you go in through the exit like I do and go buy whatever you're going to buy.
Right.
Most people don't do that. They don't even know you can do that.
I didn't know until you told me.
You can go get cinnamon buns.
Aren't you worried about the IKEA
coffee?
Police?
They don't do
Secret
anything.
police?
How do they know?
I don't know.
I've
they got a lot of weird rules in Sweden.
Yeah, but they're soft. They're Swedish. They're not going to do anything.
You know the IKEA owner died. The guy who invented it. He was like 94 years old. It was like 2 days ago.
I saw a lot of hacky jokes.
Oh,
online.
yeah.
I was trying to do one about his
Who's
casket.
building his casket?
His casket.
That's right where my mind went.
Mine was his casket was partially built because the Allen wrench broke or something like that. That's all I got.
Somewhere there's an angry dad having to build this poor guy's casket.
Or what about Walgreens versus CVS? The way Walgreens was set up at a certain point in time, it may be different now. Consumer behavior, you have pharmacy in the back, you have baby in the back. Because those are the two things impulsively. Like pharmacy's a moneymaker, and that's going to bring people in. So
they have to go to that.
Look at every time you go into one now, it's diagonally usually from the door.
Oh, yeah.
Walgreens for sure.
Yes, definitely.
Sometimes it depends on drive-through, but generally, because they want to drive-through every time, but sometimes buildings you can't help it. In Florida, we love shitty That's another shitty architecture all over here of those like retail centers, out parcels. I'm not going to get into that.
They also at Walgreens, they do the thing when you go to check out where they wrangle you into the cow pen. Where you gotta they run you through the lines that has candy on both sides and all that stuff.
It's all around us, and we all kind of know. The end caps of a grocery store, of the aisles, it's going to be promoted stuff. I know it, and I've read a lot about it. I still go, "Oh, cool!
Yeah,
hot Doritos. This is sweet. The big game's coming. Yeah, the big game is Sunday." And I see it with ads too. Ads work on me, and I know they're ads, and I'm online. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. The design of it. We talk about Squatty Potty with their video.
Yeah,
visually so stimulating that you have to stop and go, what?
Well, it's like if we didn't have ads, we'd all still be wearing potato sacks. It's kind of one of those things. You don't want to say it tells you what's good or what's new or whatever, but without an ad, you wouldn't know about a lot of stuff.
So here's how I can kind of tell mathematically, quantitatively, why design matters is I got into this world, this nerd world from the online ad side. And all you do when you do like product advertising campaigns is it's because there's no kind of emotion in it. There's no people involved. It's not lead generation. If you're just selling stuff, you don't have to get any human involved, right? Until the transactions happen. If it's a lead generation, then you got to worry about how the call's made. Did people pick it up on time? Did your client pick it up? How did they talk to them? All that stuff. That's where humans get involved and fuck it up.
Yeah.
We help clients with that, but I'm just saying, e-commerce. You look at it, it's just pure math campaigns. We do a creative and we go, okay, we're going to do these 10 creative campaigns and we're going to see which ones are stars and which ones are dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell because you keep everything else even. All 10 campaigns have a budget of $1,000 each. They're hitting the same target audience, so you're making this trial and error test.
It's an experiment.
It's
You're
A/B
using
testing
control.
is what they call everything.
Okay.
So usually you do 2 and you A/B split, and you go, okay, now A's doing better than B. Now we need to have another one come in and go, what's the reason why?
Okay.
So it basically breaks down creative in a math way by like deductive logic from the performance of the ads. So if the ads are doing well and all things are equal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then it's the creative that's the variable.
Yeah.
So that's how you can mathematically tell a good creative. And then over time, this is what's called wisdom, knowledge plus experience. I wouldn't say I'm a wise owl, but I would say I have enough experience and knowledge to go, here's the kind of designs that work, and here's the kind that don't.
Yeah.
For a time, there used to be a thing where you put a bright little outline of whatever the image was in the ad. It would increase sales by 3%.
Sounds negligible. The 3%.
What do you
It's
mean?
not. I mean, the
Oh
number
no,
of 3%.
no, it's huge. It's that. I mean, like if you do 1% conversion rate for ad campaigns for like a product, let's say around $100.
Yeah, we're talking digital.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
Like good conversion rates 3, of not retargeting people, like just straight up campaigns. Anyway, I just look at the math side of it and go, okay, I don't have a dog in the fight for our clients either. I just go, hey, this is better just aesthetically, personally. I'll go informally. This style's a lot better in contemporary. Formally, that's how I'm going to start breaking this up to be a bad guy, good guy.
Formerly?
I'm going to say informal, off the record, whatever you want to
Yeah.
say. Good cop.
My boss would want me to say this.
Yeah, something like that. Because I have to be both guys a lot of the time.
Right.
It's really tough until we get a snappy gay guy to be our client service head.
Okay.
Well, you don't.
We can put it on LinkedIn. You love LinkedIn so much.
I do. I can pluck them out. You can't find out if they're
Pluck 'em
gay.
good.
That's for Facebook.
Oh.
So we can. I just go, look. Here's my style. Here's what I think. It doesn't matter, but here's my opinion. Keep it out on the side. On the math side of this, here's why we want to do this, this, and this for the design. Here's why your website can't have 13 sections to it because it loads too slowly. The pattern, people zone out if you have a similar pattern throughout.
Yeah.
So if you have 3 columns and then another 3 columns and then another...
Yeah.
Nothing's more important than the other thing.
Yeah, switching it up.
Those are like easy things, like changing font sizes relative to what's important.
I mean, I don't want to say I've got
button.
an eye for design, but it's like one of those things where I can look at something and be like, I don't necessarily know why, and that's a really annoying thing to say, but it could look better this way, or it's not working, and I forget that people don't always have that eye for what's wrong with it, or I don't know, it's hard to say, but
I mean, it's hard to articulate that side of it, the other side where we're sitting.
Yeah,
I would say, I think what you're trying to say is what was the judge that convicted someone? This is like a federal case. I don't know what pornography is, but I know it when I see it.
Right. Yeah.
It was something like that. So that's
exactly
kind of that's a quote that kind of sticks in my craw about design. I just go basics that a lot of people know. Hey, on the website, bright yellow button, whatever bright color we have in our palette for your brand guide, call to action.
Yeah.
Call
whatever
now.
your
Buy
number
now.
one thing is you want to do, make that color, stick it right on the front.
Pretty simple stuff.
Yeah.
So like you can always go back to the basics and then work up from there. Minimalistic, simplistic is always the safest. Then you can get advanced like IKEA and do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You can get advanced like Adobe does it too much. I feel like
For their branding, you mean?
almost everything they have too much stuff. It's too much.
Yeah.
It's overwhelming.
Well, their software is notoriously slow and kind of pain in the ass, right? I mean,
Right.
I
That's functionality of the slow part. But I
Yeah.
mean, it overwhelms me when a lot of people get overwhelmed when they open Excel.
yeah.
You know, because it's just if it's not their thing, it's super confusing.
Yeah.
And that's why I use Squarespace as a good example. When we hand it off to clients, the admin side, what a lot of people incorrectly refer to as the back end, is a simple menu. It looks like an Apple product.
Yeah,
Right?
super simple.
The iPhone is a simple product that is so intuitive. 2-year-olds can play with it and
Yeah.
really work it.
People don't think about that stuff. There's this thing where I think people will think the more the better. If I can get this little bit of information out there and make it over here too, and then it's not that way.
I was gonna say, think about it like a wedding toast, but I've seen so many horrible. Most are horrible,
They're all bad.
especially the. Sorry, ladies, but if you do the thing where it's like, we met in college, and it's like,
Remember
dude,
the
what are you
guy,
doing?
and then they don't explain it, and they just wink. Remember the dude in Cabo?
Remember try?
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh, I remember him. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
well, cool inside joke at the wedding.
I'm trying to bring up some HubSpot has a lot of good information. I love statistics.
I love statistics.
I love stats, man. I love Moneyball, extra 2%, all these things. The biggest one I wanted to bring up was how visual things are changing online for just digital marketing, let's say.
Trends, you mean?
Yeah, trends.
Yeah, I was looking at that, and I had to look up what the word brutalism meant.
What does it mean?
It's an architecture, I guess, but raw is basically the idea.
So here's a good example. Infographics are liked and shared on social media 3 times more than any other type of content. Here's the
Yeah.
reason why. People like stats, I think. This is my theory. People like reading like quick stats.
Yeah.
It's easy content, right?
Cartoon stats. what
Yeah,
it
we're
kind of is.
all adults are children too. So we
Yeah.
have to make a cartoon out of what would be back in the day an abstract to a research paper
Right.
or marketing research. Because most people they don't have time to read everything, but if it's something on social media, it's going to be quick. All that. Articles with an image once every 75 to 100 words get double the number of social shares than articles with fewer images.
Yeah, people want to look at stuff.
I heard the 90% of like posting content is the image to get the click.
For sure.
I think headlines become bigger now. I think we go to them because they're more salacious now. Visual content is 40 times more likely to get shared on social than any other type of content.
I believe it 100%.
I'm just I'm trying to pick and choose a few.
Something I saw that we had talked about that's on this list of trends is cinemagraphs. If you don't know what a cinematograph is, if you've ever seen it basically is a picture with a small part of it moving as though it's a video.
Oh, those are cool.
So like a still picture with a fire in it where only the fire is moving.
I love those.
Those are cinemagraphs.
Yep.
And I learned how to do it one day and then forgot.
Well, I've been advertised to a lot by one company that does it really well.
Yeah. Well, it's perfect for us too. Campfire. We could do it. I think we could do it ourselves. Just got to set it up.
We have 208 monkeys in animation.
I know,
designs.
but you know,
We don't want to bother them, but you can go over there.
also don't want, I
you can
feel
Urkel
bad.
them like I do and just go, hey,
Got any cheese?
they do it with us. Hey, how do you do this, this, and this? Oh, it's really easy. Here you go. It's not that hard.
No, yeah, I know that. I'm just saying we could do. The hard part's filming it, I believe. You have to have. Well, I don't know. I won't break it down live.
I'm trying to look at a few other things, and then we'll close it out.
All right.
There's a lot of stats on here. I'll put this link in there as well.
I'm looking at a thing that says saturated gradients. How is a gradient saturated?
This is the other link I gave you
Yeah.
with website design.
Yeah, I just want to mess with you.
Hold on. The 15 web design trends,
Yep.
saturated gradient.
They don't give you any definition of anything.
See, I don't like the trending web design stuff because we don't do a lot of lifestyle brands yet. I guess. We don't we do a lot more professional services, I guess, just not by just happenstance.
Yeah, so we do a lot more timeless design, classic, clean.
I think about it like a suit.
Right.
Not an NBA suit, just a regular
Big bow ties.
You just got clean, always looks good.
Yeah.
If you don't have a lot of money to buy suits like I always was, you just go simple pinstripe, simple navy suit.
It goes back to everything we've been talking about.
Minimalistic,
Simple,
simplistic.
Less to mess up.
Serif fonts are big. See, like a lot of this stuff is like cool lifestyle luxury items. We don't live in that luxury. Like the clients we have don't have a luxury product or service usually.
Yeah. You mentioned serif fonts.
It's
Most people don't know what that means. I had to learn about it the other day. When they have the little decorations on the bottoms or ends of the sticks that are making the letters. I didn't know that.
It's like creative fonts, basically.
Yeah, well.
So if you have a lawyer, we do a lot of law firms, we're not going to use a lot of serif stuff.
Right.
Usually.
I guess a serif font is used because it's easier to read. It makes the letters more distinguishable.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it depends on blah, blah, blah.
Well, that's originally, I think that's where they came from.
All right,
or why they look that way.
I think I am
You done browsing the internet over
I'm
there?
out of my stats.
Right.
I had a lot, and then I got into rant mode and can't figure out where my spot is.
Okay.
Well, we got a big day, and this is we're gonna start banking episodes like professionals. So
I know.
but not too far in advance.
Yeah. We don't need to be making Zika references
Or Ebola,
or Ebola
or Black Plague,
Go all the way back.
any of them. All right. Hope you had fun. If you didn't, write a 5-star review. But you can tell us what you didn't like. Just don't give us a 1-star because you're shitty.
Yeah.
Because I used the word shitty. I had that on my other podcast. I cussed a lot in one of them, and some guy gave us a 1-star, and I was like, "Really? You went out of your way to do that?" If you're our friends that are listening to this, that I found out secretly listen to it, don't tell me.
Yeah. Or
Help us out. Share this thing out there. If you're our new friends, we don't know you yet. You can submit questions either on social media where it's posted, on YouTube, comments. We read them all because we're narcissistic.
Every last one.
And
especially if it's good.
Even if you don't want to get the sweet sponsored FreshBooks for your accounting software, why don't you just click on that link? It just gives us a little leverage sometimes. Maybe we can get better days. Everything that comes in from this podcast goes reinvesting into the podcast, which better guest, maybe a stat boy.
Oh, that'd be good.
That'd be awesome. I
Yeah.
would love someone that could just Google what we're talking about as
Just
we're going.
Another person. There's so much stuff that you give one more set of hands would be fantastic.
Right. Tiny hands.
Yeah, they got to be
Smell like cabbage.
really small. Got to be like oddly small hands, please.
Rate, subscribe, review, tell a friend, tell your friend that has that side hustle, that Etsy store, that oh, I got an app idea. I got to do this. How do I do it? Hey, we try to keep the ones Eric and I do, we try to keep them a little bit timeless to help out. So the trending stats, they're going to be relevant in about 10 years anyway.
Yes.
They will.
Sure.
It'll be a little different, but it'll be about the same. Cool. So for Eric and Law, Sweat Equity, bye-bye. Hotty toddy.